Welcome. Let's talk a few minutes about business intelligence and putting it all together for your Capstone Project in month 12. Are you ready? Let's go. On the agenda for this short presentation is a real-world, everyday explanation of business intelligence, typical analytics that are used by businesses, the real meaning and purpose of data mining, and reporting. The goal of business intelligence is to use data to answer questions and drive decision-making. Analytics, in a broad sense, can be defined as the conversion of data into useful information and intelligence. That is done by using data to answer questions or spot patterns and trends that the initial questions may not have even thought about. Businesses typically use three types of analytics depending on what types of questions they're asking. Descriptive analytics is about learning more detail about historical facts. The basic questions answered are, what happened in my business? Why, when, and how did it happen? Predictive analytics is used to ask questions looking ahead. For example, what is likely to happen to my business or in my industry in the future? Prescriptive analytics can also recommend actions based on what was discovered using descriptive and predictive analytics. Basically, prescriptive analytics answers the question, what should my business do in response to what has happened or what is likely to happen? Sentiment analytics is new. Artificial intelligence uncovers unstructured views, comments into structured opinions to understand customers better. Sentiment refers to the attitudes, opinions, and emotions of a person towards a person, place, thing, or entity. These are subjective impressions and not facts. It returns sentiment scores for entire documents, entities, or a large body of text. Sentiment answers the question, how do my customers feel about my company? The specific process of getting from raw data to useful analysis is often referred to as data mining. Despite what the term may sound like, this step does not involve mining or extracting data. That's already done during the ETL process. Rather, data mining refers to the extractions of patterns and knowledge from data. Data mining is also known as knowledge discovery and data discovery. Analytics and data mining are essentially what turn raw data into information and actionable intelligence. When we say data, we mean any facts, numbers, or text that can be processed by a computer. Through data mining and analytics, data is turned into information about patterns and trends, which is knowledge about historical and future patterns that can aid in decision making. Knowledge discovery refers to the process of finding useful patterns in the data that can be used for intelligence. How does knowledge discovery work? It's based around looking at relationships within and among sets of data. Generally, 4 types of relationships are sought, according to a paper by UCLA's Bill Pallas. Classes. That is data that's already contained in predetermined groups. For example, a restaurant might want to know at what times customers visit and what they order at those times. Clusters refers to data grouped according to logical relationships. For example, a business may separate data based on customer segments or geographical areas. Associations is when data is mined in order to identify unexpected relationships. A supermarket may perform data mining and find out based on associations that when men buy diapers, they also buy beer. Sequential patterns are used to anticipate future trends and behaviors. For example, Netflix and other content providers often use sequential patterns to predict what content users will like based on what they've accessed previously. Business intelligence to work requires intelligent needs to get into the hands of business users and the decision makers. That's where reporting comes in. While the processes and tools described earlier are involved in turning data into intelligence, reporting is the way intelligence is accessed and distributed. Basically, business users have questions and the business intelligence software generates reports that answer those questions. That doesn't mean the system simply spits out a spreadsheet listing all of the relevant data. Beyond those simple operational reports, analytical reports contain information specifically targeted to aid in strategic decision-making, presented in ways the user can easily understand. Since the end goal of business intelligence is to get information to business decision makers and have them act on it, reporting is a critical aspect of a business intelligence system. Here are some of the reporting features organizations look for. Self-service. Business users are able to access the reports they need to answer their questions quickly without having to go through someone in IT. Self-service is becoming a more integral part of all business intelligence tools. Flexible reporting is different types of reports can be presented to different groups. For example, some people may want to view information in different ways. Also, your organization may need to run reports in different languages, so be aware of those requirements. Drillable reports. Many reporting tools are interactive and allow users to see additional information by clicking on part of the report. Often the answers to questions will lead to more questions, so it's important users have an easy way of accessing additional data when they need it. Interactive and customizable reports. Business intelligence users should also be able to view their reports in different ways. Interactive and customizable reports allow users to change the data they're viewing on the fly so they can more easily have their question answered. For example, if you're looking at the performance of different product lines in various contexts, you may want to compare just the top and bottom performers. An interactive report would allow you to remove all other data that you don't need to see. One of the benefits of using business intelligence is that it can help companies take a more holistic approach to making decisions about the organization. Therefore, it's important that reports can be shared with stakeholders throughout the organization, so they can offer their input and understand the reasoning behind decisions. Those decisions are never made in a vacuum, so report sharing is an important way to aid in collaboration. Mobile reports are so users can access their intelligence when and where they want. In all aspects of running a business, a lot of work is done when people are not sitting at their desks. Mobile reporting offers greater flexibility so users can get their answers without waiting. Visualizations are a key aspect of intelligence reporting and how the data is presented to the user. The goal is to show the data in ways that are accurate yet easy for the user to understand. Lists of numbers are rarely the best way to do that. Instead, visualization are used to present data in digestible format. Common types of visualization include charts, graphs, and maps, as well as more advanced types. Some visualization tools also offer animated and dynamic visualizations users can interact with. Seeing information visually is a good way to spot trends or notice warning signs and potential opportunities without the expertise of a data scientist. While different types of reports will require different kinds of visualization, what good visualizations all have in common is that they enhance the viewer's understanding of the data. However, it's important to keep in mind that visualization can sometimes distort the truth. A chart can be set up to make certain trends seem more significant than they really are. When evaluating data visualization tools and coming up with visualization strategies and techniques, it's important to keep some keys in mind. Aim for visualizations that are both accurate and easy to use and understand. Consistency is important. The same design principles should be used for data visualization throughout the organization. Go beyond basic tables and charts. Organizing data into a table isn't really a visualization. It's just a different way of listing statistics. For example, if your goal is to compare the sizes of numbers in different categories, use a visualization that uses different size objects to make the comparison obvious. Make them interactive. Visualization tools use interactive capabilities to pack a lot of information into each visualization without cluttering the presentation. For example, allowing users to click on a section of a graph to see additional information. Many business intelligence and analytics systems come with their own visualization tools. However, external tools are also available if additional function is needed beyond what's offered in the company's current or preferred business intelligence software. I hope this short presentation and summary of business intelligence was helpful. In the video number 2, we will be dissecting an executive summary and challenge so that you can see the parts of how they match up with the requirements for your capstone project. Hope to see you again soon.